Good morning, Pine Belt. I hope you had a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. We are kicking off the regular work week after this extended weekend with a bang. We have a few announcements along I-59, and then we will get into our regular updates. But they are very big announcements, so please stick with us. So first off, affecting everybody along every roadway in Mississippi, the Click It or Ticket campaign is still in effect until June 2nd. That did not end with Memorial Day. That is still in effect for the rest of the week. So the Click It or Ticket campaign is part of the sheriff departments across the state, and they are all participating. If you would like more information, you can find that on WDAM.com. All right, now to I-59. So the big news for today is that the head-to-head traffic near US 49 intersection is supposed to start. I'm going to go ahead and jump over to the MDOT camera so I can show you what is happening, because it's a little bit confusing. All right, we're going to jump over. Oops. All right, so if you look here on the camera, so according to the latest announcement from MDOT, the head-to-head traffic is supposed to start right here. So just right here at the Bowie River Bridge, the northbound traffic will be crossing over to the southbound side, and they will be traveling in what we call a head-to-head formation. So before the holiday break, we saw the lanes on the southbound and northbound sides being closed to a single lane on each side as MDOT prepared for the transition to head-to-head traffic. And then right before the holiday, the lanes opened back up. There was no formal announcement from MDOT about this change, but we have seen MDOT do this where during a holiday, they will sometimes pull back on a construction project and reopen the lanes in order to allow the increased traffic to go through and not cause excessive delays and backups. Now, as we were going through the area today and kind of taking a look, you can kind of see, even here on this map, you see these kind of gray areas here. That is the blockades for the lanes. So they are there and they are ready to be put back out. Now, I don't believe that they are going to be out and ready to go by 8 a.m. today, but they will most likely have crews working on the interstate by 8 a.m. today. So if you are traveling along I-59 between US 49 and Evelyn Gandy, prepare for lanes to begin to be closed in preparation for this head-to-head configuration. All right, I'm going to pause for just a second because it looks like we are having some technical difficulties for our Facebook audience. All right, let's see. Looks like it's fixed now. If somebody on Facebook could drop me a comment or something just to let me know that you're still there. I had a pop-up here that says it had closed off. but it looks like we're back on. So if someone could drop me a comment just to let me know that you're there, I would appreciate it. But it does look like you're still here. So I want to make sure we didn't lose you. All right. So, as I was saying, I do not believe we will have head-to-head traffic by 8 a.m. today. But the Mississippi Department of Transportation crews will most likely be out there setting up for this configuration to happen within sometime today or tomorrow, or at least within the next day or two. So, again, if you are traveling between US 49 and Evelyn and Gandy along I-59, please be aware of crews on the interstate and be aware that that traffic situation can change on an hourly basis today. So that'll be a very watch as you're going and pay attention to traffic signage and to crews directing traffic. All right. Okay. The other announcement on I-59 is a little bit further south. So a little bit farther south, down at US 11, exit 60. So the right lane of southbound traffic. So that's going to be, excuse me, that's going to be the right lane of the southbound side right here is going to be closed on this US 11 overpass as they make some inspections and repairs to the bridge. That's right here where you see my cursor. They will be making some inspections and repairs, and this will be ongoing between 7 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. today. So hopefully this will not be a major delay or inconvenience, but it is going to be something to be aware of. Okay, so from 7 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. today, there will be a right lane closure at the US 11 overpass at exit 60 on I-59. Right lane closure, southbound side of I-59 at exit 60. Okay. All right, so those are the two new announcements that we have for the Pine Belt. We also have some updates for the Jasper County and Columbia paving projects on our website. You can get those at WDAM.com. All right, so with that said, we're going to go ahead and jump to our maps and go over our daily updates. All right, Jean, Betty, thank you so much for dropping those comments. I saw it pop up that said it dropped our Facebook feed, and I thought we had lost everybody. So I'm very glad y'all are here. Glad we can get you the information that you need. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into our updates. The first one is in Laurel. We have a road closure on North 15th Avenue between West 4th Street and West 3rd Street. This is over by Pasquale's. Oh, I just realized I have not turned the map on. All right, that is North 15th Avenue between West 4th Street and West 3rd Street. So that is over there by Pasquale's. The second road closure is on West Drive between Green Acres Drive Parkway and Meadowbrook Drive. This is over by the baseball fields. And then down past Ellisville, Dacetown Road is closed from US 11 down to the 500 block right about in here. Over on I-59, they did clear the head-to-head traffic between Sanford Road exit 78 and Moselle Seminary Road exit 80. However, the last report was they were still clearing some of this area, so just look for construction crews in that area. They should be mostly finished at this time. Of course, let me turn these cameras off so you can get a little bit better picture. Between US 49 and Moselle Seminary Road, so between here and here, so US 49 to Moselle Seminary Road, this is that paving project. So that repaving project spans from Moselle Seminary Road in the north all the way down to US 49, and they have alternating lane closures throughout that entire section. Now, most of that right now is centered along this area between US 49 and Evelyn and Gandy. However, they can have other areas of lane closures that can pop up. Most recently, they had one south of Monroe Road. Now, I don't know yet if that is going to come back now that the holiday is over. We will keep an eye on it and let you know as soon as we see what areas will be coming back now that the holiday is over. Okay. All right. Down at the Evelyn Gandy, we'll check on our traffic cameras, see how we're looking. Right now, it doesn't look like we have any congestion. As you can see here, we've already got crews out, starting to get back to work. So actually, wait, I'm going to go back to that one. What's not that one. So this is actually the part south of Monroe that I was just talking about. If you see these traffic cones here, they had this lane closed before the holiday break, and they opened it back up over the weekend. But it looks like they're going to probably close at least a section of it again now that the holiday is over. So we will keep an eye on our cameras and probably do a drive-through to see what is happening as the day goes by. Okay, and we'll take a look here because it looks like we had some work going on. All right, and so this is heading in to where that head-to-head will be. You can actually kind of see over here where that head-to-head will end a little bit, where we'll cross kind of back over. Okay, so it looks like right now traffic is still very light. All right, so turning now down US 49, we do still have construction around Forest General Hospital between O'Farrell Street and Mamie Street. That is still slated to end at the end of this month. There have been no updates to that. This includes a small closure on Adeline Street just here at the bottom and this small section of Camp Street. There is also a repaving project happening on US 49 between US 11 down to Roy Tucker Road, which is just south of US 98. In downtown Hattiesburg, the Hall Avenue overpass construction is still ongoing, and that has closed all of Hall Avenue, and then Bay Street between Rebecca Avenue and Hall Avenue, and this section here of Old Highway 49. Heading into Petal, This section of South Main Street is closed off of the new River Avenue Bridge. They are detouring people around Dawson Cutoff. The Matthews Branch Bridge is closed on South George Street. And then over on Davis Road, they have opened the Lots Creek Bridge. However, they have now closed the Dry Prong Creek Bridge. Heading over to Reynoldstown, construction continues on Highway 42 between Corinth Church Road and Pumping Station Road right here, and that is slated to end on June 7th. Over into West Hattiesburg, we have a road closure on Gravel Pit Road between Bullock Loop and the split in Gravel Pit Road itself. Now, there is some light construction still happening along the sides of Old Highway 11 between the high school and middle school, and on Old Highway 24 between Old Highway 11 and the elementary school. All right, heading west over to Columbia. They are continuing work on the Pearl River Bridge on Highway 98. Heading north to Prentice. Whoops, I went a little too far. A section of 184 is closed between Highway 13 and Granby Road. They are replacing the White Sand Creek Bridge, and that section of 184 is slated to be closed until next summer. All right, so we're just going to zoom out here for a second and see if there are any new alerts that have popped up while we have been speaking. I don't see any. I do advise drivers that are driving north along US 49 to keep an eye out. They do sometimes have short-term projects pop up along 49 during the day. None of those have come up at this time, but usually those don't pop up until later in the morning or early in the afternoon. We'll check up a little bit further north into Heidelberg, around here, Raleigh area, Bay Springs. As you can see, there is some work a little bit out of our viewer area around Mendenhall. Check a little bit further south near Lumberton. All right, we're looking good. Those are all the updates that we have for you right now. If you would like to receive updates as we get them, you can download the WDAM 7 News app. It is available on iOS and Android. I'm Amy Posey with the Morning Commute. I hope you have a safe and wonderful Tuesday.